two other things that you brought up when you first started talking is the type of carbs. When you say type of carbs, does that mean we're eating broccoli and brown rice all day and like we can't enjoy other things? What type of carbs do you mean?
So, a couple things. Whole foods are always going to be better than non-whole foods. The things that have the least amount of ingredients on the back of it is going to always default to be better for you. No doubt about it. It's going to have more micronutrients and other types of phytonutrients in it. So thinking like plants, vegetables, potatoes, tubers, things like that are going to be ideal. But there's another thing that if you guys are really interested in taking this to the next level and familiarizing yourself, it's called the glycemic index. Okay, the glycemic index is like a score. Okay, table sugar like pixie sticks are very, very high. Okay, very high glycemic index, meaning they hit when the little kids get a sugar buzz, it's because they get a big spike in sugar in their bloodstream and then insulin, and then they crash right afterwards, right? We're all familiar with that in little kids. The truth is in adults, even though we don't feel it to the same extreme, we get the same thing. So when we eat a lot of stuff that has table sugar in it, stuff like that, it's the same thing happens internally in us, but a lot of times that stuff turns to fat. Okay, we get a big insulin response and then drop off. So we want to default to things that are lower on the glycemic index. So these things include brown rice, white rice, sweet potatoes, vegetables, different types of fruits. A lot of quinoa is actually a great one because it's a complete protein as well, if you guys have ever heard of quinoa. So there's a couple other things that fall in that category that digest in your system very slowly. They keep you fuller for longer, and they don't turn to fat as easily. So that would be my answer to that question.
So you said pixie sticks. What if I have 40 grams of carbs left at the end of the day and I want to have a pixie stick? Would you say avoid that because that's going to hurt me? Or if it's 40 grams worth of pixie sticks of carbs, can I have a pixie stick?
Yeah, absolutely. So here's the answer. Everybody's different. It's not a one-size-fits-all answer. If that pixie stick is what's going to take you to stay on your diet and be consistent, the answer is every time yes. Okay? If it's something that you think, I don't need that, or I could cut that out, or this is a less than desirable option if I can choose something a little bit better, then I would say, hey, maybe reach for something a little bit different. But typically, if it fits within our macros, the bigger picture is if it fits within our macros, you're still at a caloric deficit despite what those carbohydrates are coming from. Are they ideal? Absolutely not. If it can keep you consistent, then go for it. Awesome.